the 2K Sports pregame show.
The conference finals continue on 2K Sports, and we're glad you're with us. Ernie Johnson with the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Orlando Magic at Amway Center. Checking out the Magic, they're enjoying a terrific postseason run, only one loss so far. A definite title contender, but they're just taking it one game at a time. They won the series opener. Chance here to hold serve, go up 2-0.
Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals. The Magic come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the 76ers. The Eastern Conference Finals continue.
Hi again. Thanks for joining us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Well, it was a great Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Now, Game 2, just about ready to tip off. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. It's the Philadelphia 76ers and the Orlando Magic. You look at the Magic. A successful outing in Game 1 has them right where they want to be, with a chance here, guys, to take Game 2 on their home court.
History tells us when you can win the first 2 games of a series, it's not 100% certain, but you give yourself a pretty decisive edge in the series.
Yeah, they'll take control with the win here, no doubt about that. So if you're the road team, it's even more critical to get this first one to survive in the series. Lose 2 in a row, and they'll go home with their backs clearly against the wall.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. A starting 5 on the floor. And so, in the game for the 76ers, they've got Luwawu, DeMarcus Cousins out there with Holmes. Then there's Ben Simmons, and it's Fultz in at the point.
Got to respect how attentive to detail Wells is. I mean, he's excellent at feeling when one of his guys has a clean look.
Now let's send it over to D.A., who was able to talk with Coach Brett Brown.
I asked him about his team's mindset after that opening game loss. And he told me, hey, we're not down. We're on the road. Our goal was to come in here and take one of the first 2. And we're still in position to accomplish that. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David.
You got to love the intensity. Cousins going.
Whoa!
Hey, watch out now. Watch out.
And DJ, just a tenacious dunker of the basketball. He has a lot of confidence when it comes to rising up and being free.
And Holmes now top of the key. Holmes, that's a screen. Stolen by Gordon. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. DJ kicks to Gordon. Simmons pulls it in.
If you're a pro, you got to drain that shot. I mean, doesn't matter who you are, the defense left him wide open. Pros make those.
And there's the feed to Cousins. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Like the shot selection. They couldn't cash in with no defense in the area, but still, they'll take that shot every day and for a month of Sunday.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
Now, here's Holmes, defended by Gordon. Clock at 6. Here's Luwawu. Knocks down the 3-ball. Luwawu's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Payton left side. Over Fultz. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Payton's got his first 2 points of the night.
Defense trying hard to contain Payton when he's down there, but he's pretty good in that low post area.
Holmes passes to Simmons. Back to Holmes. Passes it to Luwawu. And Cousins kicks to Fultz. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Isaac. Orlando trailing here. To the paint. It's deflected. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. 5th on the list, DeMarcus Cousins.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Vucevic checked in for Gordon. Fournier comes in for Isaac, and Rogers subbed in for Elfrid Payton. Cousins with a screen on Rogers. McConnell kicks to Saric. Wants to get it to Simmons and does. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Alan Williams, he's checked in for the Magic. Ross comes in for Wells. Then for the 76ers, Okafor's checked in for Cousins. And it's Justin Anderson in for Simmons. For Orlando, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And the 76ers with some changes. The 76ers leading by 6. We've got Isaac. Gordon out there with DJ. Then it's Simmons. And it's Payton in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Holmes, that's a screen. Knocks it loose. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Luwawu. Guarded by Simmons. Luwawu's shot is off. Magic shooting 40% from the field. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the 76ers was a revelation. He scored 33 points and caused real problems for shooters with his shot blocking. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Thanks, David. It was a performance that not many players are capable of.
I know I won't forget it for a while, and you have to think he'll keep it rolling here tonight. When you're that hot, it takes a while to cool down.
And you know what, Greg? I think defensively they're going to be ready for him. They won't make things easy. Coming off a game like he just had, I mean, he's going to get a bunch of attention.
And Simmons kicks to Payton. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Here's the screen. Down low. And the rejection by Cousins.
You just can't get those kinds of shots past Cousins. When he's in the area, he's really good at getting a hand on the ball.
Fultz the pass to Holmes. Now here's Fultz, covered by Payton. Here's Holmes. Gordon with the defensive effort. The Magic trail by 6. The dish to DJ. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Well, I really respect how DJ plays the game. I mean, he's got a fairly laid-back attitude, but it's a calming, confident presence on the court.
The Magic making a switch here. Wells is checked in, and both free throws good for DJ.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Fultz. It's hauled in by the Magic. It came out on top in their last match on Wednesday.
And you know what? Sometimes it's hard to say whether or not defensively you were on your game. But bottom line is their opponent didn't shoot it well, and you got to take some of the credit from a defensive standpoint.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, it's all about the results, right? And if you can limit open looks, sometimes you can get into an opponent's head. So even when they do spring free, they lack the confidence, or at least are distracted and aren't able to knock those shots down.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Luwawu, the pass to Cousins. Feeds it to Fultz. Cousins with a screen on Payton. Here's Fultz. Got a piece of it.
And you love the hustle DJ brings on defense, using his solid leaping ability to block shots.
The Magic trail by 3. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
He's made all 5 of his attempts at the line so far. And the 76ers with some changes. Sharch has checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Robert Covington comes in for Luwawu Cabarro. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Fultz.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Covington's shot is off.
Boy, strange that he bricked that one. I mean, no clue where the defense was, and tell you what, they got very lucky.
Payton in the corner. Pass to Isaac. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. And the Magic lead by 2.
And Isaac takes no time getting his shot off. He's got a lethal, quick release.
Here's the pass to Covington. Here's Sharch. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Sharch has got his first points of the night. The Magic have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And DJ throws it down.
Can't say enough good things about DJ. When he's driving inside, he's a threat to bang the rim.
McConnell kicks to Simmons. Here's Cousins. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
It's been all about DJ for Orlando. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with head coach Frank Vogel. Coach, the team finished the first half very strong. How did that happen?
Triggered by our defense. We've talked about for days getting back to defending, and so we can get out and run. And we finally got some stops.
That is your team's identity. Thanks for your time, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. You look at DJ in this one. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
Kicking off the second half, here's Brett Brown's foul. Rashawn Holmes out there with DeMarcus Cousins. And there's Fultz, then it's Simmons, and it's Luwawu in at the shooting guard.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Holmes passes to Fultz. Holmes has a screen. From the line, Fultz, no good.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Did a good job guarding the mid-range, extended out nicely, and definitely bothered the shot.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
In the corner, Holmes with it. Here's Luwawu. 5 points in the game. They double him with DJ. Good on that shot, and with that, the Magic lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Simmons.
And Simmons is accustomed to finishing over all types of defenders. I mean, that jump shot is just pure money.
76ers shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Here's Cousins. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Cousins has got 6.
And, you know, even when the defense is on him and Cousins is well guarded, he still gets it done. Excellent footwork, good hands and strength, and he stays focused when he's in the paint near the rim.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And it's DJ missing.
Looked like he rushed the layup to me. I mean, the defense was late on contesting that one.
Got that one up quick. And that's now 6 points for Ben Simmons.
And really with Simmons, the guy just has everything, including that soft mid-range jumper.
Orlando moving the ball around. Off the pick. And DJ throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Cousins, foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And, you know, Cousins is a wrecking ball inside, guys. Effective at using his size to draw the contact close to the rim. He's a hard guy to defend.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Aaron Gordon. Jonathan Simmons comes in for Isaac. Fournier is checked in for Wells. And Rogers subbed in for Elfrid Payton. Then for the 76ers, Okafor is checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Anderson comes in for Ben Simmons. And Robert Covington subbed in for Luwawu Cabarrot. Anderson kicks to Okafor. Cousins inside. Vucevic defending.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And DJ gets it to go on the assist by Simmons. 25 points for DJ.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Fournier against Covington. Okafor with the ball. Covington kicks to Fultz. Picked by Okafor. No one near Fultz as he lets it go. Another miss by Philadelphia. Magic leading by 5. Pass to Fournier. Dishes it to DJ. It's Fournier on the wing. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The 76ers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Fultz kicks to Okafor. He dishes it to Anderson. He feeds it to Cousins. It's deflected. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Fournier. The shot, no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Over in the corner, Fultz. A 3-pointer, no good.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
And DJ throws it down.
Yeah, DJ looks for a shot on offense. I love that about him. He definitely has a scorer's mentality.
The 76ers trail by 7. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Fultz kicks to Okafor. There's the feed to Cousins. From the stripe, and that's not going to go. DJ getting it done for the Orlando Magic. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we welcome you back to the... And some changes here for the 76ers. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Okafor. Simmons comes in for Justin Anderson. And it's Fultz in for Robert Covington. Payton is out there with Wells. And there's Gordon. And it's DJ. And it's Isaac in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando.
Boy, Fultz plays with an awful lot of heart. Excellent at forcing the defense to foul him on these drives to the rim.
He's off on the second. Orlando leading by 8. And stolen by Simmons. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Now here's Fultz. Defense is right there. 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Gordon.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Holmes with the steal. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down to 6 on the bucket from McConnell.
Just a tremendous feel for the game. Simmons is so gifted at reading the floor.
McConnell kicks to Simmons. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Fultz with the ball. Now Payton defending. The putback. Saric on the follow. Saric has got 4 this quarter.
Excellent timing on that tip in. That's something that makes him so good. I mean, just great timing in the air around the basket. A gift.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Now Fultz goes up at the stripe. No good. And DJ throws it down.
DJ's a clever, smart player. When he sees a lane to the rim, he doesn't take his time, instead going straight to the rack.
Screen by Saric. McConnell kicks to Fultz. 50 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Passes it to Saric. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz there, Kevin. Excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
And now we've got the intentional foul. And the 76ers with some changes. Cousins comes in for Richaun Holmes. And it's Luwawu Cabarrot in for T.J. McConnell. DJ kicks to Wells. Magic moving the ball around. And they double up Payton. Here's Isaac. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Just terrific determination. First, compiling the lead, and now building on it.
And that's what you want to do. I mean, you can't let the opposition off the hook here. I mean, you've got to keep adding to that lead.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're behind by 8. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, they got to get straight to the hoop, then a foul immediately.
Going to be hard, though, Greg. I mean, they don't have much time to work with here, but we've seen crazy stuff happen in this game.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, DJ.
And, guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Some players rise to the occasion in the playoff spotlight, and some wilt under it. We know which type he is. What a stunning night for him. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Dario Saric. .32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Cousins, the basket good off the assist from Simmons.
You know, I really enjoy watching Cousins go to work deep inside. I mean, it feels like, to me, nobody can guard him down there.
And that's an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
You know, one of the things that jumps out at you immediately when you look at Payton is his size. I mean, he's a 6'4" point guard who knows how to use his body and skill set to his advantage.
DJ dishes to Ross. Payton passes to DJ. Shot from 12. No good on the shot.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Exactly. Can't play it any better than that, Greg.
And so it's Orlando winning this one. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
In fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. See you later.
Yo, what's up, man? Getting out working. All right, bring it in, guys. Break is over. It's time to focus on the second half of the season. We're not really getting enough production out of our fast break opportunities, so we're gonna work on that today. Coaches, set up the drills. Let's get it, fellas.
Turn it up! Turn it up! Don't forget the clock.
Shot! Grab it! Yeah, let's go, let's do it! one more drill.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Nice shot. Nice shot. Hey, swing it. Go, box out. Somebody take that throw. One more.
Nice work, fellas. Try to stay and get some additional reps in.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. We are here for Game 3 of the conference finals, and the excitement is all around us. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaquille is here, and
I'm bouncing.
you are bouncing. Kenny is bouncing. Tonight, it's the Orlando Magic as they'll be playing against the Philadelphia 76ers at Wells Fargo Center. Taking a look at the 76ers, they were unable to take Game 2 on the road, but the series continues. They look to get back in the win column again tonight.
Game 3, Eastern Conference Finals. The Philadelphia 76ers with a Game 3 opportunity to dig themselves out of a 2-0 hole. They will need to bring all they can muster against the Orlando Magic. The Eastern Conference Finals continue.
Eastern Conference Finals action. Boy, and a 2-0 series thus far. Who will take Game 3? We're going to find out here live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA playoffs. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. It's the Orlando Magic and the Philadelphia 76ers. Take a look at the 76ers. They need the boost here from the hometown fans, trailing 2-0. It is critical for them to start to edge back into this series.
And guys, losing this one would be devastating. For all intents and purposes, this game is a must-win. You really have to treat it like a Game 7.
Exactly. Back on their home court, it's their chance to change the momentum in the series. But you're right, you can't go down 3-0 and expect to come back and win a series.
A look at the Magic starting group. Peyton is out there with Wells, and there's Gordon, and it's DJ, and it's Isaac in at the 3. Now here's Peyton. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Excellent concentration from the deep. Intimidated the shooter, bothered him, distracted him, and made him think twice as he went in for that layup.
Here's Luwawu. That's tipped.
And you love the hustle DJ brings on defense, using his solid leaping ability to block shots.
And we talk to beat writers, Greg, who follow this team. They'll all tell you the same thing. DJ is always putting in that extra work in the gym. Easy to believe, given how he's had to fight his way just to get to the league.
Yeah, and as hard as it is to make it into the NBA, you have to be willing to work even harder to stay in the NBA, especially for a guy like DJ. He's making the most of things, though, and you can see the improvement.
Here's Simmons following the basket by DJ. Clock at 6. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. The Magic have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Wells buries the long-range jumper.
Love how quick Wells is off the dribble, going right into his shooting motion. The defense has to be more aware of how quick he pulls up.
Screen by Cousins. Out left to the wing. And Luwawu gets it to go.
And that's how you answer back.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, go right back at him. Show him you can shoot from outside all night.
About that athlete.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow. Are you? Oh, my goodness. Tell you what, dunks like this do a lot for a player's confidence. DJ likes showing off his great athleticism.
That Unleash Chaos Under Armour replay really giving us a good look at the action. Holmes kicks to McConnell. Now here's Simmons. He's guarded closely. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Payton outside. The feed to DJ. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Love that mindset of DJ. I mean, really appreciate that he comes in wanting to get better each and every day. Hard not to like a player like that.
And both free throws good for DJ.
Great touch from the line. Always important for bigger guys to be able to come through at the stripe.
Here's Simmons, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And Simmons is accustomed to finishing over all types of defenders. I mean, that jump shot is just pure money.
Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Now, here's McConnell, covered by Payton. Holmes kicks to Simmons. Screen by Cousins. Simmons passes to Cousins. Foul on the play, basket counts, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
You know, I really enjoy watching Cousins go to work deep inside. I mean, it feels like, to me, nobody can guard him down there.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Sharch checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Anderson comes in for Ben Simmons. Robert Covington's checked in for Luwawu Cabarro. And it's Fulton for TJ McConnell. Kicks it to Covington. Passes it to Sharch. Plenty of space. That one's not going to go. And Orlando the other way now. They want that intensity to carry over from that victory on Friday.
You know what? It's a fine line between attacking but yet staying under control. And they did, and that's why they shot such a high percentage.
Yeah, they pushed the pace, and typically you get high-quality shots when you do that. I thought they were terrific all game, Greg.
Okafor is checked in for the 76ers. 1:15 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Covington. And it's Anderson atop the key. Pass to Okafor. Shoots over Vucevic, and it's Okafor missing.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
You must make that one. Even with the defense present, these are shots you have to finish.
Sharch dishes to Fultz. And Anderson kicks to Okafor. Feeds to Sharch. And slam dunk by Sharch.
Well, I tell you, when Okafor sees a wide open teammate, he really zips the ball over to set him up for a clean look at the bucket.
DJ passes to Rogers. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. It's stolen by Sharch. Here's Anderson. And it's DJ with the rebound. DJ's got his 3rd rebound on the night. And Ross with the slam.
And, you know, from one end to the other, that play was all Ross. His length can be a real factor.
And so it's DJ making highlights for the Orlando Magic. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back to our coverage of the end. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. The 76ers trailing. Simmons is out there with Holmes. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's T.J. McConnell. And it's Luwawu in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the 76ers was a revelation. He ended with 31 points, and along with what he did on offense, he had a big defensive night as well. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss, and he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, guys. Could you believe that performance? Wow.
I mean, it was really something to see. I mean, he showed everybody just how special he is when he is on his game.
Greg, something really stoked his fire. Man, there was no holding him back. And when a player is that locked in, you just got to sit back and enjoy the ride.
And Cousins gets it to go.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Screen by Cousins. Here's Luwawu. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws. Textbook shooting from the stripe. Great form, soft release, mark it up.
Wells dishes to DJ. And the pass to Wells. 6 to shoot. Shoots from 12. And off the front iron, and in it goes. 16 points for DJ.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
McConnell kicks to Simmons. He dishes it to Cousins. Over DJ. It's deflected. Heaton. Oh, he hits it. How about that shot?
Big time, big time.
Incredible.
Oh, beats the buzzer from way down court. These fans are stunned.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Magic lead by 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Coach.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this Game 3. You look at DJ in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's really been catching the defense off guard so far here in this game, racking up a bunch of trips to the line.
Yeah, and you know what? I like the fact that he's staying in aggressive attack mode. I mean, forcing the issue, making the defense foul.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And so in the game for the Magic, we've got Isaac, EJ out there with Gordon, then there's Wells, and it's Payton in at the 1 spot. McConnell passes to Luwawu. He feeds it to Cousins. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Cousins has got 12 points in the game.
One of the most prolific scoring big men in the game. Cousins getting his tonight.
2 points. That one goes. Gordon's got the lead up to 4 now for the Magic.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Holmes sets a screen. Here's Luwawu. The teardrop falls in. He's got 9.
Nice looking floater there, Kevin. Such a fast shot, a quick release. Really hard to guard that.
Now here's Wells. Not a lot of room. Near the three-point line, it's Gordon. That one a little long.
Tell you what, Kevin, they will take that look every time. Limited defense, great shot. Just came up empty. You live with those.
Passes it to Holmes. Takes the 3. And it's DJ with the rebound. DJ's got 4 rebounds in this game. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
They're up right now because he's been dominant on offense. And, man, I like seeing him catch fire like this.
Timeout called the 76ers. DJ really making a difference here.
And, Kevin, they need this timeout. He's flat out owning them right now. Can't miss.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Gordon. Ross comes in for Isaac. Evan Fournier's checked in for Wells. And Rogers subbed in for Payton. Here's Okafor. Vucevic with the block.
Hey, that expansive reach of Vucevic's really helps him on the defensive end. He uses that length to really bother the confidence of shooters.
Now here's Fultz, guarded by Rogers. Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Fultz. Ross on the wing. Now here's DJ. D right on him. And Fournier kicks to DJ. Count the basket. DJ's got 22. 76ers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Dishes to Covington. Screen by Saric. Anderson wide open. Orlando grabs the miss. DJ's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Orlando leading by 4. The dish to Ross. He kicks to DJ. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. DJ is second.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
It's Covington on the wing. He's guarded by Fournier. Saric, that's good. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. From 13, and the foul called on Terrence Ross. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can live with those over-the-back calls sometimes because at least it's an effort play.
Well, you still got to know the situation and be aware. I mean, he wasn't getting to that ball. Best to not get out of control and pick up that foul.
Fultz kicks to Anderson. They set the pick. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Okafor. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now just a 2-point Magic lead.
You know, the size of Okafor is really hard to deal with. I mean, he's skilled at putting his body near the basket. And then when he catches it in there, he makes good use of his chances.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Covington kicks to Okafor. Over in the corner, Fultz. To the wing on the left. Saric has the open look. Off target from outside.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And now a 6-point Magic lead.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot, Greg. It's definitely given the defenders something extra to think about.
Anderson's shot is off. Magic have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Rogers passes to DJ. Excellent D there from Okafor.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And the foul called on DJ. That'll be his second foul of the game. Some changes for Philadelphia. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Okafor. Ben Simmons comes in for Justin Anderson. And Luwawu subbed in for Robert Covington. And a switcher also for Orlando. Simmons checked in for Ross.
That's what they want. A good look from the mid-range game. Hey, but unfortunately, they came up empty.
And DJ throws it down.
Can't say enough good things about DJ. When he's driving inside, he's a threat to bang the rim.
Volts kicks to Saric. Inside. Over in the corner, Volts. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got 3 assists in the game. DJ, he's been the guy making things happen for the Orlando Magic. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Back to the action after this word. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. The 76ers trail by 5. Rashawn Holmes out there with DeMarcus Cousins. And it's T.J. McConnell. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Luwawu in at the shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Magic shooting well, 50% from the floor. Payton kicks to Simmons. DJ with it. Cousins is there. And DJ gets it to go on the assist by Simmons.
Like the way DJ finishes around the defense. Even when he's surrounded inside, he's composed. He doesn't get rattled. Big-time poise.
Holmes sets a screen. Outside for Simmons. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, I think the defense got really lucky there. I mean, you can't afford to give up wide open shots from deep.
And that one's good, DJ.
And, you know, DJ's interior game is very impressive. The big thing for him is that excellent body control. When he takes his time, he's really dangerous in the post.
Screen by Cousins. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
It was very close, and I wouldn't mind letting them play on that one. It wasn't blatant by any means.
Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Simmons. Payton kicks to DJ. Out to Payton from downtown. Drills the three-pointer. And now it's a 12-point Orlando lead.
And the three-point stroke of Payton, he does not shoot often from there, but when he does, you got to make sure you guard him.
Timeout called the 76ers.
And with the Tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
You're exactly right. Halting the other team's run momentarily. Let's see what he comes up with now, Greg.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Brett Brown talking with his team. He does not think they're giving him everything. He said they've been faster to us all night. Loose balls, rebounds, everything. We got to wake up. It's slipping away, and we're letting it happen. We got to seize this game. We'll see if he lit a fire under him, guys.
You know, leaving somebody that wide open is not prudent. I mean, you got to expect to get burned when you put that kind of effort forward.
Up top, Simmons. To the paint, Cousins. And the bucket counts. Three-point chance here.
Boy, what's most impressive about Simmons is how he finds the open man so consistently. The vision, the unselfishness. That's what you want to see out of him.
And, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Magic.
They really haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
From 15 feet away.
Yeah, nice defensive effort there by Cousins. He can be a two-way terror.
McConnell with it. Now the feed to Simmons. Pass to Luwawu from beyond the arc. Knocks it loose. Orlando leading by 6. Kicks to DJ. Pass to Peyton. Magic moving the ball around. No good that time. The 76ers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. McConnell kicks to Simmons. Feeds it to Cousins. Over DJ. Another miss by Philadelphia. For Orlando, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. And now the 76ers on the break. Here's Luwawu. Drains the 19-footer. Now a timeout called by Orlando. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, DJ.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And the 76ers making a change here. Sharge is checked in. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Like how DJ is physical with the defense. I mean, he's not afraid to mix it up and go through contact on his shots.
And both free throws good for DJ.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
And Simmons kicks to Sharge. The pass to Cousins. And then Cousins with the dunk.
Yeah, and Cousins never shy when his team needs a game-changing basket.
A baseline J. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 10-2 run here. McConnell passes to Sharge. Here's Luwawu, defended by Gordon. Here's Cousins. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
And Greg, I'm not quite sure why it took him as long as it did to finally get things going, but as we always say, better late than never.
Outside, Simmons. McConnell kicks to Sharge. Passes it to Cousins. Over DJ. And that one hits back iron. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And he banks in the layup. DJ's got 38 points.
Yeah, gotta like seeing DJ come through in big spots. Absolutely fearless. Such a clutch player.
McConnell passes to Simmons. Sharge with the screen for Simmons. Here's Cousins. Sinks it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And this atmosphere is bananas.
Electric in here. I mean, that was a tremendous shot, but this crowd all over it. Turned up.
Shot from 12. And no good that time. And it's Philadelphia the other way.
And it's still within reach.
But they have to be really close to perfect from here on out. I mean, they have to get their offense right on target, right on point immediately.
Timeout called the 76ers. They trail by 2. 30 seconds left in the fourth. .30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Luwawu. He dishes it to Cousins. Over DJ. Connects. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And he comes up with the crucial buckets time and again. Cousins, an incredible talent. And big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
And the 76ers call time here. They're behind by 2. 15 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to McConnell. He feeds it to Sharch. The pass to Luau. Dishes it to Cousins. Ooh, offline. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. You have to think at this point, up 3-0. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in game 4.
And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, NBA playoff fans. We're about to start Game 4 of the conference finals here on 2K Sports. Shaq's here. The Jet is here. I'm Ernie Johnson. And it is Magic basketball tonight as the Orlando Magic go up against the Philadelphia 76ers. Checking out the 76ers, a tough loss for them in Game 3. That one really could have gone either way. They are confident that with a few tweaks, they'll fare better tonight.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Eastern Conference Finals, Game 4. The Philadelphia 76ers have their backs against the wall, down 3-0. Can the dream of defying history by doing what no team has done before drive them to victory? It's a must-win Game 4 against the Orlando Magic. The Eastern Conference Finals continue.
Hi again, we welcome you to our broadcast of the NBA playoffs here on 2K Sports. This series right now lopsided 3-0. Can a comeback attempt be made, or will we see a team advance to the finals? This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. It's the Orlando Magic and the Philadelphia 76ers. You know, you look at the 76ers. They're facing elimination, and the fans in this building know that this could be their last game of the year without a tremendous effort.
And in a lot of ways, I feel like the pressure could be off. I mean, you're down 3-0. Nobody's expecting anything from you at this point. They can just go out and let it fly.
I agree with you. I mean, that's exactly right. You've got to win this game. You're down 3-0. Play freely, play confidently, and let it all hang out.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. We've got Aaron Gordon. Peyton is out there with Wells. And it's DJ. And it's Isaac in at the 3 slot. Now here's Simmons. Following the miss by DJ. McConnell kicks to Saric to the left wing. And Luwawu gets it to go. Luwawu's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now let's send it over to D.A., who was able to talk with Coach Brett Brown.
I asked him if his guys still believe they could come back in this series. He told me, absolutely. We know the hole we're in. We've had our backs against the wall before. Our goal is to just come into this game relaxed and confident and see where the chips fall. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. To the paint, Cousins, and it's DJ with the rebound.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Agree with you there, partner, because that screen really freed him up nicely, and that's a shot that if you're a pro, you need to make that one.
Orlando shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight, and he knocks down the first one.
Love that mindset of DJ. I mean, really appreciate that he comes in wanting to get better each and every day. Hard not to like a player like that. Got to like the confidence. Such an important part of making shots. Nice seeing a big man knock down free throws.
Now, here's McConnell. Screen by Saric. And Simmons kicks to Saric. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Just a tremendous feel for the game. Simmons is so gifted at reading the floor.
DJ with it. Cousins is there. And the second chance effort by Gordon.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Philadelphia's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Cousins with a screen on Peyton. McConnell kicks to Saric. Now, here's McConnell, covered by Peyton. And McConnell gets it to go.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
The shot by Wells, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
There's the pass to Luwawu. Off target with his 3. For Orlando, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. DJ kicks to Peyton. Out to the right wing. Pass to Wells. Shot clock at 6. Drills it from outside. Wells has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Man, Wells is awesome in the pick and roll. You never know what he's going to do, but he usually makes the right decision.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum. Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. They come into this one after losing on Sunday.
And really, man, they played their hearts out. Missed a couple opportunities down the stretch, and that was the difference.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? Much love to him because the energy was there. But the execution fell just a little short.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Gordon. Terrence Ross comes in for Isaac. Fournier's checked in for Wells. And Rogers subbed in for Peyton. Kicks it to Fultz. Picked by Okafor. Off the screen. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. The Magic have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Fournier passes to DJ. Back to Fournier. Dishes it to DJ. He feeds it to Ross. There's the pick. Pick by Vucevic. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Quite honestly, Vucevic is one of the most aggressive and best rebounders in the association.
The 76ers trail by 3. Fultz kicks to Anderson. The dish to Okafor. Makes it off the glass. Okafor's got his first bucket in this one.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Ross dishes to DJ. Back to Ross. Pass to Rogers. Ross with a wide open look. Again, the Magic score.
And that's where Ross has been most efficient. Raining it off the catch. Love it.
19 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Covington with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Holmes sets a screen. Shoots the three. That shot misses. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Magic lead by 3. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And we welcome you back. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Orlando leading. TJ McConnell is out there with Luwawu. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then it's Dario Saric. And it's Cousins in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Like how DJ is physical with the defense. I mean, he's not afraid to mix it up and go through contact on his shots.
No good on that one. That one is no good.
And not what we're accustomed to seeing from him at all from the free throw line.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the 76ers was a revelation. He scored 40 points and was his usual dominant self on the glass. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, guys. Could you believe that performance? Wow.
I mean, it was really something to see. I mean, he showed everybody just how special he is when he is on his game.
Greg, something really stoked his fire. Man, there was no holding him back. And when a player is that locked in, you just got to sit back and enjoy the ride.
Cousins, the pass to McConnell, fires for 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Passes it to DJ. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Cousins has got 5 rebounds tonight. To the paint. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Cousins has got 4 points this quarter.
You know, I really enjoy watching Cousins go to work deep inside. I mean, it feels like, to me, nobody can guard him down there.
Orlando shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. First free throw is good.
Boy, it's been so hard to watch at times. I mean, he's missed so many of his foul shots tonight. Good to see him finally come through there. Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Now here's Simmons. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. The shot by Saric, no good.
Has not made another 3 since the one he drilled in the first, but still, you got to defend him from beyond the arc.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first half. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Screen by Saric. And Simmons kicks to Saric. Over Gordon. Misses off the left iron.
Got to give the defense credit. That was a great contest on a high percentage shot in the paint.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
McConnell kicks to Saric. Now the pass to Luwawu. Feeds to Cousins. And the layup's good off the glass. Cousins has got 10.
And, you know, even when the defense is on him and Cousins is well guarded, he still gets it done. Excellent footwork, good hands and strength, and he stays focused when he's in the paint near the rim.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Magic out in front. They lead by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. DeMarcus.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. DJ really making a difference here.
Yeah, he's really been catching the defense off guard so far here in this game, racking up a bunch of trips to the line.
Yeah, and you know what? I like the fact that he's staying in aggressive attack mode. I mean, forcing the issue, making the defense foul.
Checking out the group for Frank Vogel to start the second half. Isaac out there with Aaron Gordon. Then there's Wells. Then there's Elfrid Payton. And it's DJ in at the 5. Now, here's DJ. Following the miss by DeMarcus Cousins. Wells dishes to Gordon. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Gordon's got the lead up to 5 now for the Magic. Screen by Cousins. McConnell kicks to Šarić. To the inside. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Sinks the three-pointer. Luawu's got his second bucket.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Šarić passes to McConnell. Cousins with a screen on Payton. Shot clock at 5. McConnell kicks to Cousins. Over DJ. Got a hand on it.
And you love the hustle DJ brings on defense, using his solid leaping ability to block shots.
Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
Fantastic speed on the break. Speed kill, showing no mercy in transition there, partner.
Timeout called, the 76ers.
Yeah, just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
Yeah, recalibration time with the timeout call there.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Williams, he's checked in for Gordon. Terrence Ross comes in for Isaac. Fournier's checked in for Wells. And Rogers subbed in for Elfrid Payton. Now here's Fultz. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Anderson. No good, shot missing. Nice D from DJ.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
And Philadelphia has possession. Following the three-pointer by Orlando. And here's Anderson from the arc. Knocks down the 3 ball. Anderson's got 5 points so far.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz there, Kevin. Excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
Ross kicks to Fournier. Rogers passes to DJ. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
I tell you what, any team will take that. I mean, if you're shooting over 50%, it means you're getting the kind of looks you want on offense, and you're being smart about it, and you're knocking down the good shots that you get.
And Orlando has possession after Markelle Fultz missed from long range. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. Vucevic checked in for the Magic. The 76ers trail by 8. Anderson outside. Inside. Here's Okafor from 13 feet. It goes down. Okafor's got his second bucket of the night.
And, you know, the offensive mindset of Okafor, never afraid to expand his range and work on that mid-range jumper, too.
And that one is good from DJ.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Fultz kicks to Holmes. Covington against Fournier, and the foul called on DJ. That is his first foul of the game. Luwawu Cabarro, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Simmons checked in for the Magic. Now, here's Holt. He's covered closely. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Fifth on the list, DJ.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
That one is off. And he sinks the second. Here is Rogers. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Now, here's DJ. Guarded closely.
Like how committed DJ is once he gets deep position now. He's doing it with force. Exceptional at drawing contact in the post.
For Orlando, they have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line. Free throw good, DJ. And both free throws good for DJ.
And he hasn't had his usual rhythm thus far from the line. I think he's getting back into it with those two.
Here's Okafor. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And now it's a double-digit lead. Rogers has got his first basket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
They get it back, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Okafor. Ben Simmons comes in for Robert Covington. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Fultz. The Magic also changing it up. Isaac's checked in for Fournier. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Rogers. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Screen by Cousins. 5 on the clock. Now here's Simmons. Second chance shot. It's deflected.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome and outshoot. Excels at getting up and denying shots.
And so it's the Orlando Magic in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And meanwhile, Frank Vogel talking to his team.
Our closer is our tempo, intelligent tempo. Let's still run. 1, 2, 3.
And that's Frank Vogel asking his guys. Fultz, he's checked in for T.J. McConnell. And a switcher also for Orlando. DJ's checked in. Luwawu is out there with Fultz. Then it's Dario Saric. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Cousins in at the center. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Now, here's Cousins. The lead now in single digits. Cousins has got 4 points this quarter.
And Cousins makes scoring look effortless. A super talented center who quickly can fill it up. And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, no let up. The killer instinct on display, trying to put this team away. I love the tenacity.
Pass to Luwawu. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Gordon. DJ with it. Cousins is there. No one near Payton as he lets it go. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Boy, I think the postgame of Payton catches defenders off guard. I mean, he's got a lot of moves down there.
The shot by Saric, no good.
And I think these are the shots he's got to avoid taking. I mean, already struggling. He's not helping his team right now looking at those shots.
Now here's Wells. And DJ throws it down.
Love the confidence on the drive. DJ is great at finding holes in the defense and then attacking it.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Fultz dishes to Saric. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from DeMarcus Cousins. Left block shot on the way. No good that time. And Philadelphia the other way now. The feed to Fultz. He kicks to Simmons. Screen by Sharch. Dishes it to Cousins. Over DJ. Cousins, no good. Magic leading by 12.
And just not much more you can say, guys. It's the end of the line for one team and a hard-fought, well-deserved trip to the NBA Finals for the Magic.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for DJ.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Luwawu. Cousins. Rebound by the Magic. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Shot from 12. Sharch grabs the board. Now Simmons. He dishes it to Cousins. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
And with Simmons, you get it all. I mean, the shooting, the rebounding, and the passing.
Payton passes to DJ. So they've done it. They're going to move on.
And you can see the elation on their faces. I mean, not just happiness, but pure excitement and joy to be headed to the NBA Finals.
A tremendous opportunity now, just 4 wins away from a championship.
Yeah, and so close. I mean, they can practically taste it right now, but it's not going to be easy. Those next 4 wins are going to be the most difficult of the season if they can get them. But no matter what happens, I think the accomplishment of winning the conference championship is something this franchise and its fans will always remember.
And they'll represent the East in a final series that's mere days away. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
2 teams, only 1 ring. Welcome to the finals on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith here to tip off the final chapter in this year's NBA story. It's game 1 of the finals. And our postseason coverage tonight is from Oklahoma City as the Thunder will be playing against the Orlando Magic. Well, for Orlando, they've been phenomenal throughout this postseason. Only one loss thus far. They're putting up a historic run, and we'll see if they can finish it with a title.
And if you haven't been watching the play,
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
G.
Yo, what up, DJ?
It's good, man.
Yo, how that talking fish doing for you?
It's a little annoying hearing your voice every single day, man.
I figured it would be. But how your shooting going? Your game pick up?
Are you right? You know, the game has been getting a little bit better.
I told you, yeah, usually you ain't on our scouting report. Tonight, you at the top of the list.
Oh, yeah, tonight I am at the top of the list, and you messed up by giving me that fish before this game, bro.
You right. Mine's probably a little luckier. I had it longer than you.
If yours isn't wearing my jersey, it can't be that lucky.
We'll see. Hey,
All
good
right,
luck out there.
See you, bro.
Game 1 of the NBA Finals. The Orlando Magic delivered a 4-game sweep to become conference champions. Now, the quest is for one ultimate goal. Just 4 wins away. The first chapter begins against the Oklahoma City Thunder. The pinnacle of the postseason. The NBA Finals is here.
Welcome to a jam-packed arena here in Oklahoma City. Basketball's biggest stage, the NBA Finals. It begins here, and 2K Sports is happy to bring it to you. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. You take a look at the Thunder. They're the top seed, possessing home court advantage, and they're looking to come out and make a statement here in this first game.
A long and winding road to get to the NBA Finals. I mean, their great work along the way has given them home court advantage. They don't want to squander it here now.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. On the court for Orlando, we've got Gordon. Wells is out there with Peyton. Then it's DJ, and it's Isaac in at the small forward.
Racking my brain to think about a player in the league who works harder than DJ. That work ethic is part of what makes him special.
In the corner, it's Westbrook. The shot's good on the assist by George. Westbrook's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Oh, a good open look, and he sprays it home from 3.
Count it.
He's a smooth operator in the paint, and DJ making the most of the high percentage shot in tight.
Peyton against Westbrook. Over Peyton. And it's Westbrook again missing. Oklahoma City on D. A second chance effort. And it's Gordon missing.
Oh, and the D did not make that any easier. Can't fault the shooter for missing. That's a tough shot.
Here's Westbrook, and that's good off the glass that time. Westbrook's got 5.
Well, he's got no problem getting to that spot on the floor. Westbrook now looks more confident in those kind of results.
Here's Gordon. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Westbrook against Peyton. Over Peyton. And it's Westbrook missing.
Yeah, the defense cannot afford to be that lazy. You got to be up on the shooters at all times, especially at the mid-range.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. That's on Adrian Payne. Orlando shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And both free throws good for DJ. The Thunder have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Westbrook. That shot is off. Great D that time from Payton.
Just doesn't seem to be shooting it with...
Oh.
No, that just happened.
And DJ, just a tenacious dunker of the basketball. He has a lot of confidence when it comes to rising up and being free.
And that was Under Armour bringing you that replay. Unleash chaos. And what a play it was. Now here's DJ. Following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Now here's DJ. D right on him. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Westbrook. Shot to stop the run. He takes it up and lays it in. Westbrook's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, that's when his speed comes at you, and then he throws the ball out there with some length and is able to finish around you.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Oladipo dishes to Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
I mean, it is really like he's jumping off of a trampoline out there. Westbrook can do anything he wants when he gets up like that.
No good on a 16-foot try from DJ. Thunder trailing by 4. Outside, George. Payne kicks to George. A baseline J. Nice D from DJ.
This just doesn't seem to be his night, or his team's for that matter either. And they got to pull it together here quick, or it's going to be lights out.
And the second chance effort by Gordon.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Thunder. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Billy Donovan gave me a few minutes. His pregame speech wasn't much, but he said his players didn't need it. They're pumped up enough as it is. The only thing he told them in kicking off these NBA Finals was, this is what you fought for all year, and if you want it, go out and take it. We'll see how they enter this series, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And the Magic making a change here. Vucevic checked in for Gordon. Terrence Ross comes in for Isaac. Fournier's checked in for Wells. And Rogers subbed in for Payton. Just 4 to shoot. Fires from the line, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Magic leading by 6. And there's the feed to DJ. Pass to Rogers. DJ kicks to Fournier. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Pulls up on the elbow, and that one is good from DJ. DJ's got 11 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Mason with it. Pass to Ferguson. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Let's go. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. DJ, he is feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Orlando Magic. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And Russell Westbrook, a guy who has faced some criticism, but also...
It's tough, and I'm still learning every night.
Well, you have to love the competitive end. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. The Magic leading by 12. And so in the game for the Magic, Isaac out there with Aaron Gordon. Then there's Wells. Then there's Payton. And it's DJ in at the 5 spot. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 13.
Well, if he spins music as well as he scores, I'm going to have to see DJ behind the tables one of these nights, Kevin, and you're invited.
I like it. Thanks, Brent. Sounds like fun. It's taken away by Payton. Over Westbrook. Payton can't get it to go. The Thunder have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Back to Westbrook. Fires from deep. And it's DJ with the rebound. DJ's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Isaac. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Westbrook.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
And George kicks to Westbrook. The shot's good on the assist by George. Westbrook's got 11 points.
You know, there are guys that stop on a dime and shoot, but Russell stops and rises up. No way to challenge him there.
Payton, and Payton throws it down hard.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong and attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
And that's where the defense failed. You can't let him throw that down. You've got to get over and foul him, send him to the free throw line.
Here's Oladipo following the bucket by Orlando.
I think what I'd like to see from him in this quarter is getting going from the perimeter. Hit a 3 in the first, nothing in the second.
And he just seemed to have a little more fire in the first quarter than he has in this one. And it showed in all the trips he made to the free throw line. Those have dried up.
And both free throws good for DJ. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Outside Westbrook with 4 seconds on the clock. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Orlando called for the foul.
Yeah, you could see the defense break down, but credit the aggressive play of Westbrook for making that happen.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Payton. That shot no good. And so it's Orlando with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. All around, it's hard to point to any one area where they haven't had the upper hand in this game. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Elfrid Payton. Elfrid, great passing in the first half. How does that impact the offense when the ball is moving like we saw it?
Everybody's getting easy shots. You know, it's much easier than contesting shots, and guys are knocking it down.
Well, thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And welcome back to our presentation of the NBA Finals as we get going again. You look at DJ in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, great job from him in that first half of drawing fouls and getting to the line.
Well, that is a great equalizer here. You want him to play that physical, but how do you do that without creating too much contact?
Westbrook and Oladipo, the athletic backcourt duo. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Payne. And it's Siakam in at the 4. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the 76ers was a revelation. He ended up with 25 points and added to his contribution as well, getting to the foul line. He absolutely stole the show. It felt like he was everywhere all the time. It'll be interesting to see how he follows it up, Kevin.
Great, David. Appreciate it. Well, he set the bar pretty high for himself with that performance.
He did. I mean, but we know he's going to try to raise that bar again tonight. No matter how good he is, he's always thinking he can do better.
And the great players are never satisfied. We'll see what he does in the next one.
Here's Payton following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Over to the wing. Gordon a screen. Just 5 on the clock. And the basket by Isaac. And the Magic lead by 18.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And one thing they'll discuss are their defensive rotations The other is in the matchups.
We're seeing very little help defense on the inside, and even when there is help, it's been ineffective.
Mason, he checked in for Oklahoma City. Fournier is checked in for Orlando. Rogers comes in for Payton. Now here's Payne. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. George against Fournier. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And Orlando again with the bucket.
Yeah, it's not so much just the made shots, it's the consistency of the made shots that's got his team the lead.
Here's the screen. Rogers against Westbrook. Got a piece of it.
That block right there, all about persistence. DJ staying with his man and playing terrific high-energy D.
And that one's good. Westbrook.
I mean, letting that guy shoot freely from out there, he's going to destroy you from the perimeter if you do that.
And here is DJ following Russell Westbrook's three.
And since they've come out of halftime, they've been extremely poised and very efficient.
Yeah, I think they have been winning the battle of shot selection here in the second half, and that's led to an excellent shooting percentage from the field.
Wells with the steal. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Wells is running. That one, no good. Thunder trailing by 19. Mason kicks to Siakam. And that one's good. Westbrook. Westbrook's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, an off-the-charts scoring night right here for Westbrook. It seems like he's getting just about anything he wants. And so far tonight, he's been the game's leading scorer. Just got into a groove, and no one's found a way to get him out of it.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here is Mason. Pass to Payne. In the corner, it's Westbrook. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. DJ is second.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
And stolen by Payne. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Yeah, you see the athleticism George had on that dunk. It's so quick and explosive. Gets to the rim in an instant.
Now, here's DJ. He's got 25. Gordon, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Gordon's got 10 points in the game.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. So for the Magic, Vucevic, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Ross comes in for Evan Fournier. And Simmons subbed in for Wells. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Mason the pass to George. Over DJ. That one rolling around and rims out.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Simmons dishes to DJ. Simmons passes to Rogers. Good ball movement here by the Magic. The rebound by Patterson. Thunder trailing by 19. Now Mason. George with the screen on Rogers. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Ross kicks to DJ. And DJ throws it down.
Well, I like seeing DJ's skills, not at the turntables, but at the rack. Who needs layups when you can throw it down like that?
Outside, George. The dish to Patterson. Here's Ferguson. He's guarded by Ross. Offensive rebound. That's tipped. And here we go. DJ heading to the basket. And DJ throws it down.
That's how DJ makes an impact with his defense. Comes up with the steal, starts to break. That's a quick strike.
And so it's Orlando, riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. And meanwhile, Frank Vogel talking to his team.
Shrink the floor when you're on the ball or closing out. Close out faster. Okay, take away their airspace and then contain their drive.
And that's the catch-22 there. Frank Vogel. A different look for Oklahoma City. Pascal Siakam comes in for George. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Alex Abrinas. The Magic also changing it up. DJ is checked in for Vucevic. And Evan Fournier is subbed in for Simmons. And so in the game for the Magic, Fournier and Ross, they're the wings. DJ out there with Allen Williams. And it's Payton in at the point guard position.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Thunder have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Westbrook dishes to Oladipo. It's Patterson atop the key. And stolen by DJ. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Ferguson. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Yeah, good job with the anticipation, and then the quick hands results in points off the break.
Now, sometimes you calculate the risks, and he did it there, but couldn't have turned out any better.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Raymond Felton, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
And just not nearly as effective at drawing fouls on the defense as he was in that first half.
Westbrook, no good.
Yeah, and something we always talk about, though, shot selection.
Well, being aggressive is one thing, but aggression with control is another, and you need both elements working together.
DJ kicks to Fournier. Shoots a three. It's good from long range. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Westbrook. That one wide left. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Kicks to Fournier. Trying to find Ross.
Oh, that athletic ability there. It's contagious. Every guy on the team working to keep this streak alive.
It's so fun when you're rolling like this. You just want it to continue as long as possible. And right now, fingertips are ablaze.
Trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but thus far, not working.
Yeah, I hope it hasn't gone to his head. He may be trying too hard at this point.
Now here's Ross. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Patrick Patterson.
And that's the result that you're going to get when you drive into the lane before the D can get themselves into position. And DJ's not waiting around. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Orlando making some changes. Jonathan Simmons comes in for Terrence Ross. And Roger subbed in for Payton.
And guys, this is the blueprint for winning on the road. How about the level of focus on each and every possession?
I admire the approach here, especially in such a hostile environment. Offense and defense, they really played a whale of a game.
Mason misses. On offense, here are the Magic. This run now up to 13-2.
And guys, you can go ahead and put game one in the record books. Exactly how they wanted to kick off this series against a tremendous opponent. Big win for the Magic.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for DJ.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
The Magic making a switch here. Ross is checked in. Outside, Simmons. DJ sets the screen for Simmons. Off the pick, and Simmons slams it in.
Running up the score, showing no mercy.
Well, you want to close the door on any type of comeback effort. This has been a vault. Ka-ching.
You're right. And the Thunder with the possession here. After the Magic pick up 2. Patterson, the screen. Here's Abrinas. He's guarded by Ross. That's tipped. And now the fast break. Ross with the ball. And he makes the bucket, drew contact, and gets the whistle, too.
Yeah, with this lead, that's probably going to do it. Fans heading for the exits.
Now the team came in fired up from the opening tip. You could see the focus. You're ready to do battle.
Mason against Rogers. Mason the pass to Abrinas. 16 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Feeds it to DJ. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. DJ's got 40 points.
A burst of speed down the lane. I like the way that DJ finishes on the move. Remix.
Can't get it to fall. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, this is your first time in the NBA Finals, so what has the experience been like so far?
All right, David, thank you. So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello again, everybody. Welcome to the NBA Finals. I'm Ernie Johnson, proud to be with our friends Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith on 2K Sports, and we are getting primed and ready for Game 2. And our postseason coverage tonight is from Oklahoma City, as the Thunder will be playing against the Orlando Magic. Checking out the Magic, they've been phenomenal throughout this postseason. Only one loss thus far. They're putting up a historic run, and we'll see if they can finish it with a title.
.2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
This is the NBA Finals, Game 2. The Oklahoma City Thunder, fighting for their first win of the series, will try to even the score at 1-1 as they go up against the Orlando Magic. This is the NBA playoffs, and it's up next.
You can hear the roar here in Oklahoma City. The NBA playoffs continue. Just 2 teams remain. They are battling their way toward this title. Game 2 of the finals. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. We'll be catching up in a bit from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. You look at Oklahoma City. This is a game they need desperately to win tonight after coming up short in Game 1.
Absolutely critical that they win this game. I mean, after surrendering home court advantage in Game 1, they have got to win this one. Otherwise, the series and really their season could be over before they know it.
Now the starting group for Orlando. We've got Isaac. Peyton is out there with Wells. And it's DJ. And it's Gordon in at the 4 slot. Outside Westbrook. They set the screen. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
Well, Russell Westbrook has worked hard, and you can see it pays dividends in the confidence he has in the jumper.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Adrian Payne. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Listen, we know DJ is a guy who understands pressure, right? So there's always this sense of calm when he's at the free throw line.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. First one falls for him. Siakam is checked in for Adrian Payne. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
I tell you, as good as he is at the line, it allows him to invite contact when he's down low.
Outside, George. He kicks it to Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Peyton. Passes to DJ. Back to Peyton. Takes the 3. Another miss by Orlando. The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Westbrook missing again. For Orlando, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Peyton kicks to DJ. And DJ throws it down.
Well, rise and get to the cup. DJ showing the athleticism he brings to the table.
Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Siakam. Outside, George. Feeds to Patterson. The shot's good on the assist by George. Patterson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They are still stinging from the loss on Thursday.
And the big problem, they got trigger happy. Shot a very low percentage from beyond the arc.
Yeah, I agree. It seemed like they were very dependent from the three-point stripe, and it made things way too easy for the defense.
Isaac off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Orlando trailing here. Out to Peyton. Gordon up on top. Pass to Isaac. A 3-ball. Sinks the triple.
And you just can't let Isaac get that much room to shoot it from deep. He's a very consistent three-point shooter with a fluid shooting form.
No good that time. And Orlando will come the other way.
He's fighting it in this quarter. Hasn't been able to get into any sort of groove.
DJ passes to Peyton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Peyton's got his first 2 points of the night.
Boy, I'm not sure how DJ is able to make that pass. That's phenomenal. He must have eyes in the back of his head.
Westbrook kicks to Oladipo. 1:25 left in the first quarter. Westbrook missing again.
He's obviously still trying to find the range. No success this quarter. You wonder what it would take to get him to pass the ball.
Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line. So Payton will go to the free throw line. They get Russell Westbrook. A different look for Oklahoma City. Ferguson's checked in for Paul George. Alex Abrinas comes in for Victor Oladipo. And it's Mason in for Russell Westbrook. Then for the Magic, Vucevic, he's checked in for Gordon. Terrence Ross comes in for Isaac, and Evan Fournier subbed in for Wells. Here is Mason. Here's Abrinas. Good on the triple.
Well, listen, there's no one around him, and he says thank you very much. Wide open look at three, as easy as that.
Shot from the low block, and it's DJ missing.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Mason, the pass to Ferguson from outside the arc, and it's DJ with the rebound. DJ's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Ross, that's good.
Well, what an excellent finish by Terrence Ross. The defense giving him a very hard time, but he was determined.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Patterson, the screen, pass to Ferguson. Back to Abrinas. Patterson, a screen on Fournier. Abrinas with the bucket. Abrinas has got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
You simply got to push through that, right? You need to at least contest the shot. Otherwise, he's going to knock it down.
That one goes. Count it.
I'll tell you, he's got a good grasp of low post offense. DJ doing work in the interior.
And so it's the Orlando Magic with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done anywhere near the kind of damage we expected. We've got more in store for you right after this. And power forward Patrick Patterson, getting better every season. He said that his college career at Kentucky really helped prepare him for his life as a pro.
I think my 3 years at Kentucky,
Patterson, Clark, exactly. So both teams changing it up here. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the 2nd quarter. On the court for Orlando, Elfrid Payton is out there with Wells. Then there's Gordon. Then it's DJ. And it's Isaac in at the 3.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Thunder put on a show. He scored 40 points and was on target the whole night. Didn't miss very much. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Okay, David, no doubt he'll have the defense focused on him here after that stunning game last time out.
You better believe it. He'll be looking at double teams, guys up in his jersey all game long.
I think that's the way this guy likes it. He wants a challenge. It makes him more focused, more determined to show what a force he can be.
Count that one from Isaac.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Payton against Westbrook. Goes up from the top of the key. Patterson can't get it to go.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Boy, some strong arm work inside gets DJ to the line. Good to see him getting physical in the low box.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Thunder trailing by 14. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Westbrook against Payton, and stolen by Payton. They push it up 4 on 3. The second effort, he gets that one. Payton's got 7.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
There's the pick. Oladipo dishes to Payne. In the corner, it's Patterson. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
I'll tell you, he's been dry from three-point range in the second quarter after hitting one in the first.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Westbrook kicks to Payne. In the corner, it's Patterson. And just miss after miss right now.
And they've just tried everything to stem the tide here, but nothing seems to work.
Well, Greg, I think this other team is just in a zone right now. They're clicking on the offensive end, and the defense starting to look frustrated.
And that concludes the first half. Magic lead by 14. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Hey, you have gotten a lot of work done on the glass tonight. How have you been able to get going at that end?
DA, I'm grabbing boards out there because I want it more than anyone else. I don't give up a rebound to anyone. Anyone if I can get to it. I boxed out my own mom for a rebound. Actually, it's a funny story. I did that once when I was in 4th grade playing at the park, and it got me grounded for a week, but it was worth it, you know, because I got that rebound.
This explains a lot about your mom and you. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Finals. More action straight ahead. You look at DJ in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, great job from him in that first half of drawing fouls and getting to the line.
Well, he certainly put the defense at a tough spot in that half. Forces the issue, draws the contact time and time again.
At small forward and power forward, it's George and Patterson. Westbrook and Oladipo, the athletic backcourt duo. And it's Payne in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Here's George. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. George has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, Kevin, it's a must that you contest Paul George, especially from the mid-range. This is a dominant shooter from there.
Kicks to DJ. Payton in the corner. Fires from deep. The rebound by Patterson. Now here's Oladipo. Guarded closely. Jacks up a 3. Cans it from downtown. Oladipo's got it back down to within single digits for Oklahoma City. Pass to Isaac. DJ dishes to Wells. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Wells has got his first points of the night.
You got to admire the inside game of Wells. Terrific at getting room to get that one off.
Here's Patterson. Rebound by the Magic. DJ's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
And DJ throws it down.
Boy, a little bounce in his step on that possession. DJ driving to the cup and playing with purpose.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Well, I mean, he needs to talk to his guys. The interior defense has been horrific.
Absolutely no rim protection whatsoever. At this point, the other team is walking all over them on the inside.
DJ really making a difference here.
He's flat giving it to him right now, and this timeout is critical if they're going to stop his momentum. I think you've got to make some major
Thunder trailing by 21. Mason kicks to Siakam. Outside, George. The pass to Siakam. They double him with Vucevic. Clock at 6. Siakam kicks to Abrinas. Oklahoma City the rebound. Rogers against Mason. The feed to George. With the teardrop, and he sinks the layup. George has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, listen, this is an aspect you've got to guard with Paul George. He's got post-up ability to go with that perimeter skill. This guy's tough.
Foul on the play, basket counts, so it'll be a three-point play chance.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Oladipo, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Westbrook comes in for Mason. Orlando also making some changes. Gordon's checked in for Vucevic, and it's Payton in for Rogers. Here's George. The kick out to Oladipo. To the right side. For three, Westbrook can't hit that one. And it's the Magic taking it the other way.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Doesn't get it to drop for him. He hits the shot at the very last second.
Goodness.
Woo!
The pressure on him in those circumstances was massive.
Oh, man.
How about this guy? All the confidence in the world, showed absolutely no hesitation.
And so it's Orlando controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We come back right after this. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. The Magic leading by 20. And so in the game for the Magic, Isaac out there with Aaron Gordon. Then there's Wells. Then there's Payton. And it's DJ in at the center.
Boy, that's how you like to see DJ finish a drive, not holding anything back, send a message.
George sets a screen for Westbrook. He dishes it to George. Siakam kicks to George. From outside, off the mark. Magic shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Payton.
Well, that's just taking your eyes off the target before releasing the pass. Very careless.
Oladipo with the ball. Westbrook passes to George. Back to Westbrook. Three-pointer. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists in the game. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
Well, he's obviously anticipating different movement there. And instead of an easy connection, the pass sails straight into the front row.
Westbrook kicks to George. Back to Westbrook. Takes the three. And it's DJ with the rebound. DJ's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
I'll tell you, he hasn't been able to find the mark all night. It's a big reason they're staring at this deficit.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
You know, I think one thing Coach will address in this timeout right now is you're missing a lot of shots. Why not become more of a facilitator out there?
Patterson, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. The dish to Payne. And George kicks to Westbrook. He feeds it to Patterson. Offensive rebound. Tries again. It's tipped.
I'll tell you, defense is about position and anticipation, and DJ fantastic at both.
And DJ throws it down.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Thunder trailing by 21. Oladipo outside. They set the pick. And Westbrook, here we go. Here's Payne. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
I'll tell you, if you don't box out well, expect to get burned. You can't afford to give them second chance opportunities.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
George dishes to Payne. Now here is George. He's covered closely, and here's Westbrook from the arc. It's hauled in by the Magic. Gordon's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Wells kicks to Payton. Pass to Isaac. Left side, Gordon. That one falls.
Yeah, and in terms of accuracy, they are dominating the second half.
Well, they're certainly connecting on a lot of shots in the second half, generating high percentage looks and really cashing in.
Patterson setting the pick for Oladipo. Shoots over Wells, and he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick.
Well, how efficient is Victor Oladipo operating off the screen? Just understands how to rub that defender off.
And now Oladipo pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Payne can't hit. The Magic leading by 21. DJ kicks to Wells. Dishes it to DJ. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Pass to Isaac. Feeds it to Payton. Shot clock at 6. Releases. And the shot falls short this time. Oklahoma City's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
And that'll effectively take care of game 2 here in the NBA Finals. We'll be switching venues for the next one, but right now, an important win for Orlando.
Well, the one thing that jumps out in this game is the free throw shooting, which they did a much better job at.
Absolutely. A big plus. And oftentimes your performance at the line can be the difference in a game. And I think tonight we saw that.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for DJ.
Boy, with all the work he did at the offensive end, it seemed to me to take a toll on the defenders. They could neither match his energy nor his intensity.
Pass to Isaac. 29 seconds left in the fourth. Down low and stolen by Patterson. Oladipo outside. He kicks to Westbrook. Looking to end his cold spell. It's hauled in by Gordon. And here is DJ. Offline. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. That concludes game 2 of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
Let's go, baby.
DJ, fantastic game.
Thanks.
Listen, Kevin and the guys want to talk to you back at the studio. Right this way.
Let's do it.
Hey, it's Kenny. Just another superb showing from you. Now, what's been the major key to keep producing at such a high level?
Now, here are the keys to the game for me. I'm going to give you the major keys, okay? Now, 1, I wake up. Now, 2, I show up. And 3, I do my thing. And that's all it takes. I mean, this is just a start in the next evolution of my game. So, ladies and gentlemen, get out your popcorn because you're going to have a first-row seat for the rest of the season.
Man, confidence is what gets you there. Keep going, man. Keep going.
Thank you. I'm just being honest.
the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. Game 3 brings us our first change of scenery, but what hasn't changed are my colleagues. At home in any arena, Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Hosting the series tonight in Orlando, it'll be the Magic going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Looking at the Thunder, staggered after a resounding Game 2 loss, they'll try to regain their confidence and reclaim some momentum here in this vital Game 3. I don't think
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Game 3 of the NBA Finals. The Oklahoma City Thunder with a Game 3 opportunity to dig themselves out of a 2-0 hole. They will need to bring all they can muster against the Magic. Which heroes will rise? The NBA playoffs start now.
A 2-0 start to the finals. Things could change direction here in Game 3. 2K Sports brings you NBA playoff action. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. We'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Orlando Magic. Taking a look at Orlando, their confidence peaking right now after winning the first 2 games on the road. They're right where they want to be.
And winning the first 2 games away from home has put them in an incredible advantage. They just need 2 more wins, and they'll be the NBA champs.
And guys, the fans know it. I mean, they can sense how close it is, and they're letting their guys hear it. I mean, it's going to be a tremendous atmosphere in here all game long. There's nothing quite like the NBA Finals.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for Oklahoma City right now, at small forward and power forward, it's George and Patterson. Westbrook and Oladipo, the athletic backcourt duo. And it's Payne in at the 5. DJ kicks to Payton. Trains the three-pointer. Payton's got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for the Magic.
And the three-point stroke of Payton, he does not shoot often from there, but when he does, you got to make sure you guard it.
George passes to Patterson. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. On defense, the Thunder. It's a 3-point game. They are looking to bounce back after the bitter loss on Saturday.
And they had a ton of missed opportunities at the foul line. That's always a game changer.
Yeah, you don't want to leave that lettuce at the line, man. Easy points available at the free throw line. You got to cash those in.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
The feed to Fournier to the left side wing. Tries from 7. Almost, but it rolls out.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
In the corner, it's Westbrook. Sinks the triple. Westbrook's got 5.
Yeah, awesome watching Westbrook drain the 3 ball there. He just needs to focus on being a little more efficient from downtown. Straight rim rocker.
It looked like, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose.
Now that is some real industrial size strength right there.
And so here is Oklahoma City following the bucket by Orlando. Steps back and shoots. That one a little long.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The Thunder have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. It's Oladipo on the wing. He's guarded by Fournier. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Kicks it to DJ. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Passes to Payton. Gordon with a screen on Patterson. Shot clock at 6. Fournier for 3. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
Yeah, that's why you've got to stay right on the hip of Fournier. I mean, if he gets any kind of room off a screen, he's rising up right away.
Oladipo dishes to Westbrook. Outside, George. The kick out to Oladipo. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
He sees he has the room he needs and doesn't hesitate on the catch and shoot jumper, which he shouldn't. I mean, I like when Oladipo is quick with the shot.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
Well, you know, Greg, they can count on him to get buckets. I mean, he's getting the ball because he's very efficient when he has it.
Here's Patterson following the basket by DJ. Patterson, the screen. Stripped it away. The pass to DJ. From 13. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. DJ's got 6.
And, you know, DJ's interior game is very impressive. The big thing for him is that excellent body control. When he takes his time, he's really dangerous in the post.
Now, here's Patterson. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Isaac. 4-point game. And good that time.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And so here is Oklahoma City. Patterson, the screen. Westbrook kicks to George. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Clearly a frustrating missed opportunity there. Perfect screen, got him the space he needed, but he bricked it.
Westbrook kicks to Payne. Here's Oladipo. For 3, Westbrook, and it's DJ with the rebound. DJ's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Unloads from 13. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And so it's Orlando with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we're set to get. So for the Magic, DJ comes in for Allen Williams. And Simmons subbed in for Terrence Ross. Patterson, he's checked in for the Thunder. So for Oklahoma City right now, we've got Ferguson. Patrick Patterson is out there with Mason. And it's Siakam in at the 4 spot. Mason against Rogers. Shoots off the step back. Mason misses. Magic leading by 4. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Thunder was phenomenal. He ended up with 25 points and was his usual dominant self on the glass. He was great in every facet of the game. Afterward, his coach couldn't stop praising the effort. Kevin will see if he maintains that inspiration tonight.
Thanks, David. It was a performance that not many players are capable of.
I know I won't forget it for a while, and you have to think he'll keep it rolling here tonight. When you're that hot, it takes a while to cool down.
And you know what, Greg? I think defensively, they're going to be ready for him. They won't make things easy. Coming off a game like he just had, I mean, he's going to get a bunch of attention.
Now, here's Wells. They lead by 6, their biggest margin.
Like how committed DJ is once he gets deep position now. He's doing it with force. Exceptional at drawing contact in the post.
The Magic shooting their first free throws of the night right here. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Gordon's checked in for Vucevic. Isaac comes in for Simmons. Evan Fournier's checked in for Wells. And it's Payton in for Rogers. The Thunder also changing it up. Paul George, he's checked in for Ferguson. Victor Oladipo comes in for Alex Abrinas. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Mason. 17-foot shot on the way. And it's DJ missing. Thunder trailing by 8. Oladipo, the pass to Westbrook. Over Payton. Westbrook missing again.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now here's Fournier. Pass to Isaac from deep. Buries it from three-point range. Isaac's got 5 points so far.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Westbrook buried from 15 feet out. Westbrook's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And Westbrook is a terror from the mid-range. Terrific at sticking it to the defense from that spot on the floor.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Patterson a screen on Payton. And Oladipo kicks to Westbrook. Over Payton. And it's Westbrook again missing. Shoots. Goes back up. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And listen, in a critical moment, this is the NBA Finals. The officials have to be 110% certain they've got the call right.
Well, every play, every bucket magnified in a situation like this. The NBA's replay center giving them the information they need to make the final call.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replays here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
And so we conclude the first half. Magic lead by 13. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Another quick start here in this first half. What has been the key the last few games?
Oh, D.A., you know, my teammates have done a great job of getting me in a rhythm early on in the game. If I get a few touches early on, you know, I feel more engaged, and it builds from there. I mean, this whole team does a great job of believing in one another and setting each other up for success.
Well, so far, so good tonight. Thanks. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Finals. More action straight ahead. You look at DJ in this one. He's been everywhere.
And, you know, when the game is as important as this one, you expect to get a big performance from him. In that first half, he delivered.
And, Greg, here in the second, the stakes are raised even higher. So he's going to have to continue to give them someone to lean on.
Payton and Fournier are the 1 and the 2. Isaac out there with Aaron Gordon. And it's DJ in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for Orlando.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here are the Magic now, following the miss by Russell Westbrook. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And George kicks to Westbrook. Over Payton. Westbrook missing again.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. DJ is second.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
Tell you what, it's really fun watching DJ continue to evolve. I mean, a terrific guy who looks very comfortable doing whatever's asked of him.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Absolutely, Greg. I mean, they're getting crushed, killed, hammered, pulverized in the post.
And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Westbrook kicks to Patterson. Patterson, the screen. Oklahoma City moving it around. The shot's good from Westbrook.
Outstanding anticipation that time from Oladipo, seeing the floor extremely well and then zipping the pass over to the open man.
Pass to Isaac. Payton kicks to Fournier. Payton with the screen for Fournier. Here's Isaac. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That one on George. The Magic have hit all four of their chances so far in this one. The first one falls.
Well, this guy packs a nice skill set, Jonathan Isaac. A slender big man who has nice range and is a superb defender already.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Vucevic checked in for Aaron Gordon. Wells comes in for Evan Fournier. And Rogers subbed in for Payton. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Mason, he checked in for Victor Oladipo. Here is Mason. Over Wells. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Mason. DJ with it, working on Payne. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
And, you know, they don't have it right now. I mean, missing their first three shots so far this half, slow start.
George dishes to Westbrook. Shot, high post. That's in for his fifth field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Man, you got to admire how easily Westbrook takes over games. I mean, an offensive juggernaut who is tenacious when it comes to scoring.
Now, here's DJ. He's got 14. Vucevic with the bucket. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Westbrook against Rogers. From the wing, there's the foul. It's on Patrick Patterson. That is his first foul of the game. Allen Williams, he's checked in for the Magic. Simmons comes in for... The Magic leading by 9. So for Oklahoma City right now, they've got Mason. Ferguson out there with Paul George. Then there's Oladipo, and it's Siakam in at the 5 spot. Now, here is George. After the miss from Vucevic. And George kicks to Mason. Pass to Oladipo. Here's Siakam. He's guarded by Fournier. Gordon against George. Just 2 to shoot. And stolen by Fournier. All going up court. And DJ throws it down.
And DJ is excellent at being aggressive inside. Doesn't waste any opportunity to punch it on you.
Thunder trailing by 11. Outside, George. He dishes it to Oladipo. Back to George. Six on the shot clock. And Oladipo kicks to Mason. Over Payton. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Tell you what, Kevin, they will take that look every time. Limited defense, great shot. Just came up empty. You live with those.
And the basket by Gordon.
Boy, I like the confidence here. Gordon is excellent at realizing when he has room to shoot, even before he has the ball. That's what we call seeing a play ahead.
Here is Mason. Passes it to Siakam. Outside, George. Will it go? And the layup is up and in.
Yeah, excellent determination there from George. This wasn't going to be denied. Fighting off the physical contact and nailing the shot over good defense.
Feeds it to DJ. He kicks it to Gordon. DJ passes to Gordon. Off target from outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Oladipo against Fournier. Here's George. And it's George again missing. Magic leading by 12. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Like how DJ is physical with the defense. I mean, he's not afraid to mix it up and go through contact on his shots.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Magic.
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten down in transition.
Isaac's checked in for the Magic. It's stolen by Oladipo. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. There's the pick. And George kicks to Westbrook. Takes the 13-footer. Fournier pulls it down.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That's what I call an everything but. Good execution, just didn't knock it down. But you're right, they're happy with that shot.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
Yeah, you know, continue to pour it on them. That's what they want to do right now. Doing their best to put this game out of reach and in the win column.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're down by 12. 1:56 left to play here in the fourth. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, DJ.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
And Greg, to play like he has under the most intense circumstances here in the playoffs makes it all the more remarkable. .156 left in the game. Here's Westbrook. Banked in off the glass. Westbrook's got 9 points here in the second half.
Like how confident Westbrook is close to the rim. Gets high off the ground and releases his shot quickly.
Good job putting the pass in front of him. Throw it where he's supposed to be, not where he is. Paving the way right to the bucket.
1:41 left in the fourth quarter of this one. There's the pick. Oladipo dishes to George. Right side Westbrook. And they pick up 2.
Yeah, nice unselfishness by George. Zipping the ball to one of his guys as soon as he sees him open to get the shot off.
And stolen by Payne. Left side George. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. DJ with it, working on Payne, and it's DJ missing.
You know, the defense knew how to play at that time, liked how they made their presence felt without committing the foul.
Oladipo, the pass to George. Right side Westbrook. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Boy, George just has outstanding vision. He's incredible at finding his guys out there, and he's a willing passer as well.
Westbrook kicks to Payne. They get a hand on it. Payton in the corner, beyond the arc, gets the three-pointer to fall.
I'll tell you what, the energy in this arena, you can feel it.
Big time. I mean, it's amazing. Their crowd letting them hear it, and that's always inspiring. They want to see this thing get wrapped up. There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And DJ gets it to go on the assist by Payton. And the Magic lead by 11.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
As long as required, Greg. I mean, you can tell they want to put this thing to bed.
2 shots, gentlemen.
He drops the first one, and that brings them to within 10.
And Russell Westbrook is as explosive a guard as we've seen in the history of the game. An incredibly gifted scorer who can also punch it on you.
DJ with it from deep. Misses the shot. And so it's Orlando winning this one. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals as strong as they move throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
Well, that'll do it. Thanks for joining us for Game 3 of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, Mark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
Let's go, baby.
DJ, fantastic game.
Thanks.
Listen, Kevin and the guys want to talk to you back at the studio. Right this way.
Let's do it.
Hey, this is Shaq. You've had a great run of games recently and have taken your game up a level. What's been the change that allowed this?
Shaq, I would say it's the focus. I've been trying to cut out distractions during the season and just focus on doing what I can to help this basketball team get the wins. And it's all about taking this team as far as we can go, and at the end of the day, that's what we'll be measured by.
Great answer, dude.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to our continuing coverage of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. We're here for pivotal Game 4 with the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie Johnson, and let's get started. Hosting the series tonight in Orlando, it'll be the Magic going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Looking at the Thunder, they were unable to take Game 3. Tonight, another chance to steal one on the road. We'll see if they have what it takes. Well, the series hasn't gone the way they had hoped, obviously down 3-0, but let's get Shaq to comment on this. Are they only playing for pride tonight, or can they legitimately come back?
Well, never say never, Ernie.
Oh,
but
you
yes.
just said never twice.
All right,
and
well,
you said never to say it.
No, never say never.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals. The Magic have simply been on a rampage, storming through the finals, and with a commanding 3-0 lead, they now have a chance to do what very few teams have even dreamed of. Can they sweep their way to the Larry O'Brien Trophy in a Game 4 against the Oklahoma City Thunder? The NBA postseason, coming up next.
We're at the sold-out Amway Center. We're on the verge of a clean sweep, a 3-0 start to this year's NBA Finals. We'll see if they can pull it off. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. You look at Orlando. What a final series they've had, going undefeated, 3 wins to nothing. They have a chance tonight to sweep the series and walk away as NBA champions.
And guys, you can sense the anticipation from this crowd, hoping that by the end of the night, they'll see this team hoist the Larry O'Brien Trophy at center stage. But as hard as it might be, the players can't get ahead of themselves. They still have a job to do.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Westbrook and Oladipo, the athletic backcourt duo. Then it's Payne, then it's Paul George, and it's Siakam in at the power forward. Now, here's George. Pass to Payne. Drills the baseline jumper.
And so many defenses nowadays really not designed to take away that mid-range jumper.
And I'm loving the recognition, right? He simply takes what the defense allows. That's a smart move.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And the foul called on DJ. That's his first foul. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Westbrook kicks to George. They set the pick. Passes it to Payne. 6 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Payne's got 5.
The awareness of Russell Westbrook to locate the open man and deliver a strike, something he's developing.
Shot from 12, and too long on the shot. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And it's George missing. And it's the Magic's ball. It's a 3-point game. It was a big win for them, coming off Tuesday's match.
And you know what? Sometimes it's hard to say whether or not defensively you were on your game. But bottom line is their opponent didn't shoot it well, and you got to take some of the credit from a defensive standpoint.
No question they deserve some credit, but they were really helped out by what was a very shaky performance on the other side. Nobody on that squad had a night they want to remember.
The Thunder have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Kicks to Payne. Fires the 3, and it's Westbrook. That time on the assist from Payne. Westbrook's got his first 3 points of the game.
This is where your off-season work comes into play. Westbrook stepping into his catch-and-shoot game. Thousands of reps get you that kind of result.
And defensively, this is a nightmare. He's already on a roll.
I love his will, his take-charge attitude, the aggressiveness, all of that showing up here in the first.
To the wing right side. No good with the triple. The Magic have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
And that's the result that you're going to get when you drive into the lane before the D can get themselves into position. And DJ's not waiting around. He's on his way to the free throw line.
The Magic have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
Such a big bonus to have a big guy that can step up to the free throw line and knock down shots. So many guys struggle from there.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Westbrook's got his second basket of the night.
And that's what we mean by combo guard skills right there. Kept his head up and found the open man.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Now here's Westbrook. He has 6. They set the pick. Lets the three fly, and the Thunder another three.
No, right now he is locked in. He's getting great shots, and he's burning the D in a variety of ways.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. 1:39 left to play in the first. And stolen by Payton. And it's DJ missing. The Thunder have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Oladipo against Fournier. Oladipo, the pass to Westbrook. Oladipo outside. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Magic go the other way with it. From 12 feet out. Payne grabs the board. Oklahoma City's gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter. Oladipo dishes to Westbrook. Pass to Siakam. George with the ball. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. That one drops for him.
And the mid-range jumper really right in George's comfort zone. When he isn't blowing by guys and finishing at the rim, he's knocking that one down with consistency.
The Magic have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Aaron Gordon. Jonathan Simmons comes in for Isaac. Wells, he's checked in for Fournier. And Rogers subbed in for Elfrid Payton. Now Mason. There's a screen. The pass to Abrinas. For the three. And he's good on the three ball. Rogers. And no good that time. Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for Oklahoma City. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. Right back after this break. Welcome back to game. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Siakam is checked in for Adrian Payne. Paul George comes in for Patrick Patterson. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Alex Abrinas. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Mason. Payton and Fournier are the 1 and the 2. DJ out there with Aaron Gordon. And it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Thunder put on a show. He scored 20 points, and he made them pay for the fouls, getting a lot of free throw attempts. His big display illustrated exactly the kind of success this team has enjoyed this season. And Kevin will be looking for more of the same from them tonight.
All right, David, thanks. He lifted his game to an unreal level that night.
Yeah, he showed how dangerous he is when he's at his best. And, man, he'd love to keep that hot streak going here tonight.
Would you guys be surprised if he doesn't keep it going? I mean, the only way to follow up a game like that is with an even better one.
The Magic trail by 4. There's the foul. It's on Patrick Patterson. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
1:15 left to play here in the second quarter.
Racking my brain to think about a player in the league who works harder than DJ. That work ethic is part of what makes him special.
For Orlando, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. And both free throws good for DJ.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
And Oladipo kicks to Patterson. Payton against Westbrook. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Westbrook's got the lead up to 4 now for the Thunder.
And no hesitation with Westbrook being challenged on that shot. That's just how much confidence he has in his game.
And Fournier kicks to Gordon. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away.
Well, on a scale of 1 to 10 on difficulty, that's an 11.
And the Thunder with the possession here. Outside, George. Ball stolen. Here's Isaac. The coast-to-coast dunk.
And I really love watching how he can attack in the open floor. Isaac's really good at knowing where to sprint in order to find those cracks in the defense.
And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
For Oklahoma City, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And DJ throws it down.
Well, imagine this, Kevin, a DJ finding his rhythm. This is an unbelievable roll he's on.
Double team on Westbrook. Here's Siakam, defended by Gordon. That one good for 2. Patterson's got 5 points in the quarter. To the inside. 3 seconds left. Yep, it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Isaac.
That's why guys love lining up to play with DJ. Keep moving, get open, he'll find you. Sensational feed.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Oklahoma City out in front, leading by just 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Elfrid, how big is defense going to be in the second half to help you get this win?
It's going to be big. That's what it's going to come down to. Defense wins games.
It certainly does, Elfrid. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the... And welcome back to our presentation of the NBA Finals as we get going again. You look at DJ in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and through 2 quarters, he's been lights out. And you know he's going to look to add to those totals.
And defensively, hard to force him out of the rhythm at this point because he has a number of ways with which he can beat you.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So for Oklahoma City right now, Westbrook and Oladipo, the athletic backcourt duo. Then it's Paul George, then it's Payne, and it's Siakam in at the 4 slot.
Going to work on the inside now and causing all sorts of problems. DJ's not afraid to get physical on the low block.
So he gets them both. The Thunder with the lead. Here's Westbrook. 17 points in the game. Outside, George. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. George has got 11 points.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Yep, that one goes.
Those points a product of some nice work inside from DJ. Doesn't have much space at all, but finds a way to avoid the block and still make the hoop.
Here's Westbrook following the basket by DJ. Westbrook passes to Payne over Gordon. Again, the Thunder score.
They're playing with a huge bit of confidence and some fire here. They've recorded 3 in a row here, guys.
The Magic trail by 4. DJ kicks to Payton. Pass to Isaac from downtown. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And you just can't let Isaac get that much room to shoot it from deep. He's a very consistent 3-point shooter with a fluid shooting form.
For 3, Westbrook, Payne. Tip back in for 2. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Alex Abrinas has checked in for Oklahoma City. Mason checks in for Russell. The Thunder have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Pass to Abrinas for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Oh, man, he'd love to have that one back. He just does everything right, but doesn't get the finish.
Trains the three-pointer. And the Thunder lead by 3.
It's foolish leaving anyone that wide open from outside the arc. The D has got to be better.
Dishes it to Wells. Floats it up for DJ. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Mason against Rogers. Baseline try. Vucevic with the rebound. The Magic have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime.
Well, I like seeing DJ's skills not at the turntables, but at the rack. He needs layups when you can throw it down like that.
There's the pick. Aprinas the pass to Patterson. Here's Mason. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a three-point play opportunity.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Biyombo is checked in for Vucevic. Isaac comes in for Simmons. Fournier is checked in for Wells. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Rogers. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Westbrook's checked in.
That block right there, all about persistence. DJ staying with his man and playing terrific high-energy D.
Oladipo, he's checked in for Mason. Fournier against Oladipo. And stolen by Fournier. Fast break. Here we go. Ahead. And DJ throws it down.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break. And really, this is where you want to just let the clock wind down.
Yep, unless you get a great look that's impossible to pass up, use the time wisely.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
Yeah, he picked up the ball clean. He has a sneaky court awareness that you have to be careful around. That time results in the steal.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Thunder lead by 2. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
We got to now start to anchor down defensively right now. Trust each other and trust the loads. It's not just one-on-one defense, it's together.
Little help from your friends. This is what Billy wants. He wants a lot of communication, wants teamwork. And guys, you were talking during that break to think his team is listening.
Well, you know, you also have to credit the other team. I always say, you know, they get checks on the 1st and 15th also. I mean, the offensive play calling is having an effect, and let's just see how they respond.
And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter, and if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Payton and Fournier are the 1 and the 2. Bismack Biyombo is out there with Isaac, and it's DJ in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Orlando. And then for Oklahoma City, Payne comes in for Pascal Siakam, and George is subbed in for Ferguson. Oladipo against Fournier. The dish to Patterson. Back to Oladipo. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's DJ. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Applying some pressure there and getting himself to the free throw line. DJ's aggressiveness is paying off with that foul call.
And both free throws good for DJ. Here's George. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. There's a good screen. Fournier against Oladipo. Feeds it to Payne. In the corner, it's Westbrook. His three-pointer's off the mark. The Magic trail by 3. DJ with it. Guarded now by Patrick Patterson. Lob pass to Gordon. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Payne can't hit.
Well, important to get great balance if you get bumped on your way to the basket. Still something that every player tries to get comfortable with.
And it goes down 2 points.
And how about Isaac? He just attacks the backboard, especially on the offensive glass, putting that height to good use.
Now here's Westbrook to the inside. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
Yeah, just not good court awareness there. You cannot afford to be careless. That just leads to bad turnovers.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And it's DJ missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Orlando, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Shot by Gordon, wide open. No good from outside. Oklahoma City trailing. Lets it go from 14. And it's Westbrook again missing.
He just can't find the bottom of the net right now. He's looking frustrated. This quarter has been a bit of a nightmare for him. Wow, is that ever a big bucket? DJ deciding to take matters into his capable hands when it matters most.
Thunder have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Can they get it? The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
From about 16, the rebound by Patterson. Patterson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Oladipo dishes to George. Payne with a screen for George. He kicks to Westbrook. In the corner, it's Patterson. The 3 from George. Connects from three-point range.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
The Magic have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Gordon a screen. DJ kicks to Payton. Pass to Isaac. There's the triple. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got his 8th assist here tonight.
I tell you what, Isaac's starting to show that clutch gene. He's not afraid and seems willing to put the team on his back.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They trail by 1. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter. A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, DJ.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Siakam's checked in. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. He told them, this is what we've worked for, guys. We've got to get everything we have left and get it done out there. We'll see if they have it in them, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. Now, here's DJ. And DJ throws it down.
Man, I like seeing DJ come to life when the game is on the line. He isn't afraid to take these huge shots, which is exactly the mindset you got to have.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it, following the bucket by Orlando. The offensive rebound.
Oh, shocking there. That one's amazing.
Well, you play your heart out all night long, and then just 1 or 2 shots at the end decide the outcome.
Orlando moving the ball around.
The execution on point. Just terrific timing on these passes.
I really like the idea that his teammates are waiting until he's in great spots to finish off the possessions. Everything's working.
Westbrook, and he makes the bucket, drew contact, and gets the whistle too.
It's a certain mindset, Kevin, right now to want the ball at the end of games, and Westbrook has it. A good guy to have on the free throw line when the score is close, and he takes care of business as usual.
Now here's DJ. Money! Listen to that.
What is the decibel count in this building?
Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
Out of hand on it. Yes!
And with time becoming a factor, that may do it, guys.
Well, leads are not given. They are earned, playing with desire and attention to detail all night.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're trailing by 5. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. The kick out to Westbrook. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
And now we've got the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
And Oladipo kicks to Westbrook. From deep, George gets the 3 to fall.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
And they've done it, the new NBA champions. What a moment it is right now to see the team who played so well together enjoying this NBA championship moment.
Well, this is a historic moment for these players and that coaching staff. And trust me, Kevin, they're going to enjoy every minute of what's coming to them, a night they will never forget for the rest of their lives.
And seeing this team come together over the course of the season and on into the playoffs, what a joy. I mean, there is no better champion the league could have asked for.
And a pleasure here at 2K Sports to be with you all season long. Good night, everyone.
World champs, baby. Yeah, I told y'all we was the best in the league since day one. Look at this, man. We brought home that trophy for the fans, baby. We champs. Woo-hoo! Yeah, champs, baby. Hey, hey! Where you been at, DJ, man? The party just getting started.
Hey, I've just been taking my moment, man.
Hey, man, you know you can't leave me up in here with these fools, man. You the yin to my yang. The jelly to my peanut butter, baby. You the Beyonce to my Jay-Z.
Hold up, Beyonce?
Hey, man, you could be whoever you want, all right? I'm just saying, man, we did this as a team. And I'll be honest, man, I didn't know if it was ever going to happen for me. When you showed up, that all changed, man.
Hold up, you gonna tear up on me, bro? Come on.
Probably, man. Brothers for life.
Brothers for life, man. Hey, you know, I've been thinking about it. Since we got to this next level, maybe you could stop calling me Rook.
Oh, man, I don't know about that, Rook. I mean, it just wouldn't even feel right.
Come on, baby, after all this?
Yeah, man, even after all this. But guess what, man? I'll think about it, all right? All right. Now, let's show these clowns how we celebrate that championship, baby. We did it. Hey, where Boo-Boo at? Lil Jug? I mean, I'll even take Hannah right now. We champs, baby. Woo!
Champions, baby.
Come on, Spin. I know you've been waiting for it.
Waiting for what?
For what? We're the champions, man.
Yeah, good. Congrats. We're champions.
Did I ever tell you about the time Kobe and I stole Shaq's thesaurus?